Hello and welcome back to Paddling Pool 219. I'm Asek, joined here by Pat. Apologies for all of the stream issues. We are working on it, but we are headed into this first game here straight off the bat. I believe it's gonna be Clam Blitz.
Yeah,
never mind. Never mind.
There was a mix-up in the lobby, and so we will wait a bit much, but we will watch HP that we've just seen qualify for this semi-final, going against RR, but we saw like RR kind of struggle against No Way's Snipe Raider. They didn't struggle against Arctic, and they punched their ticket to this semi-final and are ready to end HP's Cinderella run, maybe, unless HP finds a way to keep the absolute tear that they've been going. I mean, they beat Hell's Paradise, the number 2 seed, a very, very good pickup. And I hope to see that. Speaking of, we're very sorry about the lag issues. We as commentators have lag issues too. We have reduced the quality of what we see to the absolute minimum because we could barely see the games. But we are going to do our best.
It looks like the stream is better quality now. It's still really far behind. Like right now, for context, we're still seeing HP versus DK on Flounder zones, and there's over a minute left in the game.
Yeah.
The stream is very far behind.
So hi, we're from the future.
We're from the future. It is exactly on the hour as we are saying this. But we are going to be going into the next real game without Majora actually playing on Clam Blitz Scorch Gorge. What do you think of this map? We've seen Scorch Gorge earlier in this set here.
Yeah, and we saw RR actually kind of struggle to get past that checkpoint on Scorch Gorge Rainmaker, but you don't need to get past that checkpoint in Clam Blitz, you just need to get there. So if ours manage to really get things going, that could go very well for them, and that very aggressive combat that they have. But HP, they have spoiled things tonight. They have done things very good for themselves, and they are looking to spoil some more. And let's see if they can.
Yeah, and this is really interesting. We've actually, I didn't fully realize this was HP versus RR, both teams we've seen in the previous games. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens, especially because both of these comps are so aggressive. It looks like we're going for a very early fight there. Both teams going 2 down in the first 15 seconds. But it does look like the tactical is going to come out from HP as the Zap gets some jumps in. Going to be able to recoup really quickly and take an instant fight, collapsing on the machine and the Stamper and continuing the momentum forward. The Tetris absolutely throwing themselves in there, going down in the process, but the tactical means they're going to be back in a jiffy.
This is not Clam Blitz, this is Clam's deathmatch right now. And both teams are going at it with joy. And we see picks after trade after trade. And right now it's 2v1 in favor of RR, but the whole center of the map is painted orange. So HP doesn't mind that much that problem, and the rest of the team is going to come back right there. And the crab tank is going to allow really HP to take so much control, and it's just Snipe with the Stamper left. For RR, the Stamper is going to go down too, and that means HP is on their way to the basket.
Yes, indeed, and there goes the clam ball in the basket, and they're going to be able to start to score some clams. But they have used up pretty much all their clams at this point, so they need to really work to keep this basket open and get more clams. This crab tank is absolutely tearing through the enemy team, getting a very quick double and pushing the remaining 2 back into mid where the rest of the team can clean them up. Really good push, really impactful crab there, and that is going to be some very big staggering from HP there in RR's favor.
Yeah, that push gave a decent decent amount of points to HP, but they gave the center of the map away to RR, and right now RR are looking to capitalize on that. And with 2 players down, 3 players down on the side of HP, RR are on their way to the basket, opening it with the first ball, and they don't have that many clams at the ready though. You need clams, guys. You need clams.
It does look like they are going to be able to follow up decently well if they can only get some clams, but no, it looks like they don't actually coordinate that. No clams. 4 abandoned clams in mid. All they wanted to do was be in the basket, and they weren't able to do that. But it does look like RR is still going to be able to hold mid here, even after that lackluster push. They're going to be able to still be pushed up really far. Gonna be holding HP kind of in their spawn here. HP is gonna have to go for some sort of bold play here to try and get out, but no, that is going to be pretty much everyone going down on their team yet again, and this time RR is back, and they actually have the clams to follow up on their ball. Going to make a really big push here. HP is in major trouble. They need to try to do something to get out of here. The Tetra is going down. The Stamper using Zipcaster to try and go into their walls here. And that is going to be still more clams coming out, cooler coming out as well, I believe. That's just going to be really big for RR, and this could be a KO. They do have enough clams to KO at this point. HP needs to do something very fast, or that is going to be game for RR.
And this is what happens when you bring the clams.
This is what.
I'm sorry, RR. I shouldn't have. Like, you guys. Okay, I mean, RR, they didn't bring any clams to that first push, but they kept full control. They didn't drop a player while they were not scoring any clams. And so, like, I think HP got a bit confused, like, oh, the basket closed, maybe we can move forward, and RR was still there, still ready to, well, crush their dreams and inflict very, very commanding KO on that game 1, and that means that we are now going to HP's counterpick.
And for just $1 a day, you can help the poor abandoned clams in mid find a home in the clam basket. But yeah, I'm really excited to see the counterpick coming from God, I don't even remember who won that. It's so hard. The stream is so far behind that I tried to look over to see who won that game because we can't actually see the stream layout right now, and I can't see who won that game. But I'm really excited to see this counterpick. I think it's going to be... Both these teams are very aggressive, but they play their comps really differently. HP's comps are more direct fight based, where you're going to want to like throw yourself in there and actually just shoot the enemy team. While RR's comps are a bit more careful, they have to really fight around geometry a lot, because they have a lot of weapons that can hit around unique geometry. The Stamper can hit people over walls, the Blaster can really hit people like behind cover and stuff, and same with the Machine, but they all do it in different ways. And working together, they can really get some work done.
Yeah, and from what I've seen, I feel like RR is especially better at working together, at really using the best of their area of effect weapons, of really going with each other, using the other teammates' sub, and that coordination is going a long way in RR's favor, and that's like the perks of having such high-level experience that HP is like just about to get, because I'm pretty sure this is their first time in the semi-finals of battling pools, and they are getting the fight. They are doing the work that RR so far, with much more coordination, are going to have to fight them on museum zones, and here we go with a game.
And it does look like we have actually fixed all of the stream problems. The internet has stabilized again, so welcome back. Welcome to the future, where we're on game 2 of this set. On museum zones, very interesting map. I think this map is it's pretty good for RR actually. I think there's a lot of geometry to play around. Like Machine can sit under that ledge really easily. Same with Stamper. So this counterpick might actually be good for RR. It does look like... there is just a fight happening in mid here, and the machine is actually able to take out that Tetra, even with the nerf, making it so that matchup is much less one-sided towards the machine.
Ooh! Wait a second! That Squeezer was the last player standing for HP, and that's all they needed, it seems. A good Squeezer, a Zuka, and a HP gets a wipe and gets the lead. That's going to be a delay. Well,
There's another one! There's another wipe again!
Yeah!
Very, very fast game. This is what happens when you don't have a backline. You can just wipe very easily, but it does look like that machine is going to be able to just absolutely bully that crab. This is why we still see machines so often, because it's still a good main weapon. The people are dying so much here. What is going on? This is the most back and forth game of zones I've seen in a while, where it seems like both teams are just alternating or running into each other's plants here.
Both these teams showing us so much aggressivity, so many fights, and that's what you love to see. But right now, it looks like it's going RR's way. As you said, it looks like it's their counterpick right now. HP looking at anything, but nothing's going their way.
Yeah, this is not looking good. This crab tank has to get some sort of miracle work done here. This splash has to do something huge, but it's not quite going to happen. And that is going to be game.
That is going to be game, and that means RR is now in match point territory. HP needs a reverse sweep to keep the HP dream alive. And that's going to be a tough one, especially after losing on your own counter pick. You need to really mentally reset. So far, HP has shown incredible resilience, incredible, like, an absence of fear. But against RR, it's like everything is going RR's way, and HP needs to get back to that mentality that brought them there.
Yeah, I mean, when you fight the number 2 seed and win as the 18th seed, like, you gotta have that mentality of like every single game starts at 0-0. Nobody is unbeatable if you just make the right plays. And I think HP has a really good grasp on that mentality.
Yeah, for sure, and we hope to see more of it. Honestly, this season, with all the shake-up on the weapons, on the strategies that happened, there has been lots of teams that really rose up to the occasion and profited from a change in pace, a change in what's being done. And these, like, all these one tricks that didn't want to play Splash or Machine are now thriving. And lots of things are moving, lots of things are changing, and that's what we want to see. But a few things that don't change is that people are going to counterpick TC Inkblot. That's always going to happen.
It's the final destination of Splatoon 3.
Yes, in Splatoon 20, people will keep counterpicking TC Inkblot. That's just
it's
a
a
fact
really
of
good
life.
map.
Yeah,
I can't blame them. I do think this new season has really been the first time where the meta isn't obvious. Like, in previous seasons, it's been like, okay, so maybe we'll see some of this weapon, or maybe this weapon will fall off just a little bit and we'll see other alternatives over it. Or, like, maybe people will finally stop running triple splash. But this meta, like, just looking at the patch notes and trying to name the top tiers, you can't do it. There are no top tiers right now, it feels like. Okay, ballpoint splash. Besides those, though, like, it feels like there are no top tiers.
I think
not saying that there are no good weapons right now, but I'm saying that the actual weapons that are going to be the top tiers haven't been decided yet. Everything is in motion still. Nothing is in stone yet. There's a bunch of conflicting ways, a bunch of conflicting ideas for how to play the game and how to win. The different strategies you can run and the different ways that you can fight.
I think
and it's
in
really
terms
exciting.
Of weapon comps, the meta is not set yet. Like, there are still counterplays and we're not sure. But in terms of strategies, the meta is to go as fast as can be. And that's a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, the different weapon comps will play differently. I think going fast is one strategy to go. But But honestly, like all of the slow momentum-based comps have also been getting some work done. Like you can get like double ballpoint, double splash, and that comp is really not aggressive at all, and it's just all about momentum. And it's like, is that the meta? Are people actually going to run that? We'll just have to see.
Yeah,
It's a really exciting time for the meta. Throughout these, especially with the patch before this, the mid-season patch of Fresh Season, and then the new patch in Sizzle Season, it feels like Splatoon 3 is an actual game now. Like, it feels like the game is starting to get to the point where it's like, okay, this is like starting to get to the actual final state. It's like how Splatoon 2 had just triple Tri-Slosher and Rapid Blaster as the meta at the start. And it's like, okay, well, this isn't real yet. And I think Splatoon 3 is finally becoming a game where it's like really interesting to see. There aren't any super clear top tiers. The game is well balanced. Ooh, speaking of...
If you are just joining us through the raid, RR is one game away from the finals, and HP is looking to get the miracle.
Ooh,
yet another time. That's not bad.
A respawn Punisher Squeezer, and they also have a Vanilla Blaster and a Light Tetra. This is a really quirky comp. But ooh, that's...
Oh, nice trade on the landing.
Ratio on the Stamper. The Blaster has QR from that, so they're already back. That is really funny there. And then the splash going down on HP though. Machine going down on RR. The Rapid going down on RR as well. The Stamper as well. Everybody's going down left and right here. So many people have gone down. Ooh, that's gonna be one. Are we going to see another from that Zuka? No, but that one player that did go down did just get respawn punished, and that is the Splash, which is a really good pick to get. And here we see the Blaster also trying to push up with the Tetra here as well. Oh my... This is pure chaos.
Right now, it's just the Splash on the... Oh no, the Splash and the Blaster are trying to keep things around for HP, but are looking to move away with our... Okay, never mind. It's just people keep fighting in mid around that tower, and HP is finally going to get to that first checkpoint.
What is going on? This is so fast. Complete change of pace from what we've seen before. The bubble coming out from the Blaster in a really good spot. Going to be able to help protect that tower in that checkpoint. But here comes the Bria coming out, Bubble getting a jump for the Squeezer, and the Squeezer trying to pressure the Machine here. But the Crab Tank's gonna come out, trying to push them back. Crab Tank on the tower, gets a pick on the Stamper. Tetras go down, and the Blast is coming out of spawn. This is absolute chaos here. There is just an absolute death pit by where the tower is here. This is insane. This is one of the fastest, most chaotic games I've ever seen.
And HP... They are completely behind, but they found a mental reset and they found a push to 32 right there. That's very good for them, and right now it's on ours to really find a way to attack that team. HP looks so strong right now. They get a wipeout. That means they're going to go even further into the enemy's platform, and they are already there with a Squeezer applying that pressure, and the Zipcaster getting... Oh, Zipcaster Tetris is so cool to watch, but it's not going to work. Well...
Yeah, dude, I've been... Yeah. This is just so chaotic. I want to talk about it so much, but this game is just too chaotic to fit in a single word other than this player is going down. His HP has gone 3 down yet again. What is going on with that? Oh, what the heck just happened there?
Well, our connection to the host has been lost. This is Nintendo game code.
I'm not sure what happened there. It seemed like... I don't know if that was just lag or something happened with RR and the lobby actually crashed.
I don't... I mean, we're going to wait for any information from our tournament organizer on whether this is like a lobby crash or anything else. We'll be like right with you very soon. We don't know if a lobby crashed or if just our streamer DC'd, so we'll see what happens. But if this is a lobby crash, like HP was in such good momentum, I hate to see that.
That was a crazy game. I mean, if it is a lobby crash, I think the game goes to HP. They had a really good push there, and if the lobby goes down,
If
then
the lobby goes down, the game goes to whoever wasn't hosting. I am not sure
Oh,
who
yeah,
was
yeah.
hosting.
I guess yeah. Okay, the
Okay.
lobby did crash. Who was hosting there?
Okay,
Uh,
so we are getting intel that the lobby did crash and that RR was hosting, meaning HP should get this game. It feels like it's as it should be, even though it's like not. I mean, we are kinda owed 2 minutes of gameplay that were stolen from us by Nintendo.
Yep. This is what happens when your console has an antenna the size of a postage stamp. But that's a postage stamp, but that's been my theory. I think the netcode is fine. I think it's the hardware. That's my personal theory, and that's why Ethernet. That's why I think
Oh,
Ethernet is so valuable, because the antenna
Both.
probably just can't.
Both. I can guarantee you that the netcode is bad.
Okay,
And the
that's fair.
hardware too. Like both are bad. Like the Wi-Fi card on the Switch is bad, but the netcode is like just a joke. It's a
It does
toy.
look like HP gets the win, though.
But yes, we are getting confirmation that HP is going to win that game. So that is 2-1. That also means we are going directly to RR's counter pick as soon as we can get a lobby back.
Yeah, I'm really not sure. Counterpick is. Okay, I just got word that the counterpick is Clam Blitz Hammerhead. What? That is the weirdest counterpick I've seen in a while. I mean, they obviously have a plan for that, but what are they cooking?
Need to have a plan for that, but we've I didn't see a backline on either side for either team. So
The Rapid Pro Deco is a backline. It's kind of a more shorter range backline, but it does still fulfill that same role of staying back and just living.
yeah, but on Hammerhead, you want to outrange your enemy.
I can see the Rapid Pro getting a lot of work done on that map mode. I think if you can push up near the clam basket, it can just watch those ledges so well.
Mm-hmm. I can see the Stamper gets a lot done too. Like,
Yeah, the Stamper too.
the range on the Stamper is so good, plus Burst Bomb plus Zipcaster can really close the distance. We're gonna see that, and well, Clan Blitz Hammerhead, here we go!
Yep. Very interesting map mode. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a game on Hammerhead.
Yeah, same. And I mean, that's
Personally-
probably what's... Yeah?
Personally, I think the map is a little bit overhated. I think it's fine. I think it's not awful. I think it's a half-decent zones map. But you don't see it very often.
No.
I think partly because it just feels like an insult to the original map. But because of lore reasons of it being done, I will concede to that, because that is one of the coolest bits of lore they've ever done in this game, where they finished the map because the bridge was under construction. I wonder if they'll do the same thing if they add Snapper Canal back into the game.
Snapper Canal wasn't under construction.
I'm pretty sure it was. I feel like Snapper Canal was going under construction.
I don't think so. I have to revisit the map and never paid attention to
That might be. I might be making that up, but I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, I think, like, it's kind of, as you said, like, we don't see this map mode very often, and they have the experience, and they're probably banking on that, I realize, because they have more experience than HP, and HP probably hasn't played this map mode that much, so it's probable that RR has a better, like, refined plan for this map mode than HP does, and they are maybe like counting on that.
I think I know what strategy they went for here. They're like, okay, let's take one map that's really unconventional and learn it stupid well, so we can just ratio people on it. So if we need a certified, just like, okay, here's our win button counterpick. We
Yes.
can just pick Hammerhead, Clam Blitz, and they can't do anything because they don't know how to play the map, and we know how to play the map. That's my theory for what they're cooking.
That's how you win counterpick. That's what you should all do, players. Do that. Learn, win maps. Be at the ready and create the unexpected.
But I'm excited to see how this game goes. It's been a while since I've seen a game on Hammerhead. I want to see how the map plays. Because I don't know if I've ever... It's been a while since I've seen a game on Hammerhead.
I feel like it's pretty hard to get to the basket and score
Yikers.
right away. Yes, and it looks like we are having one lobby DC. That's going to be a replay though. But
That is cursed.
maybe we should change the host. Maybe, huh?
Imagine if I was...
Oh,
Imagine... That, wait, they did
changed. Okay, I'm receiving intel that they did change the host. It's just that everybody's internet is bad tonight. So we'll see when we can have a game finally. But okay, well, Insect, do you have more things to say about Hammerhead?
I do think the fact that Hammerhead is being played, but something like Umami, or the fact that Hammerhead isn't being played, but Umami is, I think is really interesting, because the two maps are very similar.
No.
They're kind of just both straight lines. I think the terrain on Hammerhead is really just the main thing. The terrain in mid isn't amazing. If they just added a little bit of a something to where you can get from the lower area into the enemy's street, the map would be way better, because then you could just go down into that area and then flank around the side and then get kind of into the enemy's spawn and get behind them. And that'd be a really interesting play you could go for. And you can do something like that on Umami, which I think makes the difference.
If you think Umami and Hammerhead are the same, like, okay, play these two maps with Eliter, and like you'll realize how like different these two maps are. Hammerhead is so much more open, so much more linear, and Umami has like really a circle at the center and has cover, has different movement, has sneaky ways, has flanks. Hammerhead is just a hallway. You can't compare the two. Come on.
That is fair. I think they're a little bit more similar than that, but I do definitely get the argument that this map is just a lot more linear and it has less cover. It seems like Nintendo has been learning how to make maps with this kind of new design philosophy. Like with Barnacle and Dime, for example. It's a very similar design philosophy of the like kind of a straight line map, but it kind of works. I think taking what they've learned from these new maps, I think if they do like a map rework update, I think they can do a lot of wonders to the maps in this game.
Speaking in favor of Hammerhead on the lore side, not only was it in Splatoon 1 and like has some lore of how it was changed, you can also see the end of Octa expansion from it. And in the lore, it is the opening of that bridge that allowed Splatoon 3 to happen with the Splatlands, really rising economically from being connected to Inkopolis. But we have an actual game!
Let's see how long it lasts before it crashes again. But we are seeing some interesting fights going on here. I think the Squeezer versus Stamper matchup is really fun to watch. That is going to be the Stamper being able to close the gap and find their way in there. The stream started for a second and I thought the game crashed again. But no, we're good. Tetris going down on HP, 2 going down on RR. That is going to be enough of a momentum swing for this machine to go down and for HP to really get their footing back. Very early push from RR, but very fast rebuttal from HP.
Yes, and that pick on the Rapid Pro is going to allow HP to take control of mid and be ready to apply pressure right away on RR as they respond.
Okay.
Okay, very good crab tongue shot right there. RR is on the attack again. That's like 3 down for HP, and RR is looking to get near that basket, and that crab pretty much attacked by the machine. He's going to survive it though, but not as effective as ours.
Yes, indeed. And oh, the machine fighting the Splash. The Splash goes down. 2 go down on HP. 3 go down with the Zap trading with the Stamper. And that is just going to be pressure with the Squeezer left to try to defend here. Tetris trying to go in, take a fight, but they do get picked off. Machine goes down as well, though. And that's going to be the rest of the team pushing back in, trying to get some work done here.
Yeah, the R's not wasting time with the basket opening, not much to follow up though, and HP is back in the game, back onto mid. It looks like every push that RR gets is a very good push, but HP manages to scramble our defense and push RR right back away, and RR gets control of mid again with enough picks to get that, and right now it's just 2 players for HP trying to control the basket.
Yes, indeed. And the whale coming out here is actually going to be really good for RR. But the Rapid Pro is going to be forced to back out a little bit. They aren't going to get value out of that whale. But the Zap with the ball is going to be targeted by the Crab Tank very hard. But it does look like there's just fights happening all over the place. Splash going in with the flank, getting a pick, and their team cleans up a second. And that is going to be 3 down, a bit delayed. And that's going to be the Tetra jumping back in, getting a lot of work done, trying to camp that jump. They might have focused that a little bit too hard. Splash going in, absolutely just shredding the other team here, but they do go down. And that is going to be the machine with the Booyah Bomb coming out. Stamper going down. Everyone is just going down left and right here. Crabton coming out from HP, gonna try and clear some space. Getting 1, potentially getting 2 here. But they're going to get a lot of space for their team to actually get back in.
And again, it looks like it's easy for them to get to HP's basket, but once they are there, HP is scrambling the defense and making sure that not that many points are lost on their side, and right now it's 3 down in favor of HP. HP looking to open the basket, but you need a ball! You forgot! Okay, finally you have it, barrier is open. But RR is back on the defense and looking to push HP out. The Zap is going to have to move away with a Whipper Cooler. They don't really care. They go full aggression. Out of clamps? Oh, wait, they're scoring! And they just need 1 more clamp to get the lead! They're... Oh, come on! No, they don't get it! What? Oh.
Not quite, but they do just need... They do just need 1 ball and a couple of clams. Either way, that lead would have been very weak because if they had scored 1 clam in there, all RR needs is 1 ball to get the lead back. But that is going to be more momentum for HP. The Stamper going down as well is going to be huge for them. Ball coming in. That's just 2 clams away from the lead and only 40 seconds left. That is actually going to be pretty influential there. That is going to be the lead, but all RR needs to do is score 1 ball. This is actually really bad for HP because that ball score is almost certain with HP going down that hard. And the Squeezer going down as well, trying to stop them. But no, they're going to go 2 down, and that ball score is going to be the lead for RR. And that's going to be a very strong push here, getting a lot of clams in. Very bad for HP. And it keeps on going. HP going 2 down. They need to pull out a miracle here. They need, like, the miracle wipe of the Sentry to actually get back in here. They just have to take really risky fights. That's all they can do. Because the chances of winning the is really low, and that is going to be game for RR.
And that means RR is going to take this set 3-1. Very well played by HP, but RR on this map mode really showed us that, yeah, you practicing a map that nobody else knows, nobody else likes, can go a long way as a counter pick and really make so much for you, because RR was commanding. Except for 1 push, RR had full control that whole game.
Yeah, very good, very well played. Definitely a deserved win. But HP also, like, they've come a really long way. Fantastic placing in this tournament. Really good job from both of these teams. But that is going to be us going on a very short break. Don't go anywhere, because we are going to be right back with the next set.